Hi students, today I'm going to help you put together your social studies composition book, and we're going to put together our portfolio 3 portfolio for social studies. And for portfolio 3 we are going to be studying ancient Mesopotamia. So for ancient Mesopotamia, the learning target that we're focusing on will be to describe the development of agriculture in the Tigris, Euphrates, and Nile River valleys. So to begin with, you're going to need, of course, your composition book, and you're going to need your social studies packet. In your social studies packet, look for portfolio number 3. And when you find portfolio number 3, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of papers in here, but I want you to look for this 2-page stapled packet, and it should say rivers. Oops, it should say this is what it looks like. Okay, it'll say rivers, weather and flooding, and then the second page will say irrigation and farming and natural defenses. Now what you want to do is you want to take it apart. You don't want to cut it together at the same time. So make sure you take it apart. And I'm going to work with rivers and flooding first. So what you want to do is you want to cut around the outer edges of the box. Okay, so all the way around above rivers. You're going to do the same thing for weather and flooding. Cut around the outer edges. Okay, and continue and do the same thing for irrigation and farming, and for natural defenses. After you have all 4 boxes cut out, what you're going to do is you're going to fold. You're going to take this line here right under rivers, and you're going to fold it right here so that there's a nice crease, and then you're going to glue it down so that you create a flap like this. Okay, so right here at this line, make a crease, fold it so that there'll be a crease, and then what we're going to do is we're going to be taking notes under each flap. So it'll be rivers first, then under it please glue weather and flooding. And before you glue it down, make sure that you have enough space. So what I would do is I would lay down rivers and then weather and flooding onto your composition book, just to make sure that you have enough space for both of these on one page. Okay, before actually gluing it down. And that's called planning. And then do the same thing for irrigation and flooding. After you cut them out, make that nice crease. Here's natural defenses. Lay it out on your composition book first, making sure that you have enough space on the top and on the bottom. And then make sure you glued it so that there's a flap that you can take notes under. Okay, and that's it. Thank you very much.